was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Oh, he's going to take a shot. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Devin Duvernay with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Saints 7, Bears nothing. Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
The open man is Smith. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. and knocked it free.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
On first down, Patterson. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Howard on the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll set up the throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken down.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
He's going to take off with it. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown.
Josh Lambo lining up.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They run with Patterson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35.
2nd and 11. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That's going to go as a loss of 17 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near. And you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this? We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
A gain of 30.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
What is doing?
Now this time Murray to throw it. Open man is Galladay, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
3 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
I knew it was going to be a good game.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
And it's 3rd down.
Honestly, I
looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing again, Murray. Flush to his right.
Good throw, Tyler.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devin Duvernay. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Saints 21, Bears nothing. Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
I better never make a field goal with Lambo.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Perry Nicholson caught the first pick of the game. First pass.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Perry got 3 picks on the year.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
They'll take over.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We've seen a sloppier played game this year for our team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
That's complete to Slayton. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
How?
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Murray. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Murray again, eluding the pressure right. Open man is Duvernay. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On play action, it's Murray. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed.
Yeah, he really. I agree with the West Coast. I like.
See if they can dial up another one.
Good throw, Kyler.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Kenny Golladay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Score Saints 28, Bears nothing. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Von Bell caught a pick. He really want to be a part of this.
Patterson on the carry. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Look at Perry
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Going deep for Diggs. And got his man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
They got
the Saints 30-yard line.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
It's been so long, I really don't remember. Like, I believe you.
They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Hey, let's go.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Right there.
And they're 14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down.
We're going to run this comeback. We can get 3 out of this.
After the turnover, here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
You didn't throw a touchdown today.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let me go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for the Saints. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
I ain't know that.
Play fake. Murray. Dancing to his left. And he fires one incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Hey, you got some repercussions. You don't want to hear that one.
And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. Murray to air it out again. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
That's how you get it started. Switch out. Loose lips.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And he comes back with one complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, the good news, they got to stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question, because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game, because this one is likely out of reach. But maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
Here's Patterson. And he's got some space here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down at the 40-yard line.
First play of the drive.
Had y'all played it?
All around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
I mean, you wouldn't have got the win. Nah, I think they would have suspended him anyway.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
All those stats, bro. That's weak.
Right there. 54, right there.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
That's weak.
The Saints offense on the field ready
he
to
said
get
he
their
don't have
drive
a door.
started. Murray now on first down. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing
Why
or
would
they
you
go
lie
for
about
big yardage.
having
And
a
here,
daughter?
they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
53, Mike. Night, sweetheart.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off,
Gary Conley he came for me.
that
He
should
had
have
a
been done in
game.
Big Sky Country.
Yeah,
Aren't any speed
touchdown.
limits
And a
out there?
fumble record.
And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll be
You do the
stopped
pick,
up
Kwame.
at the 25.
You Kwame do the exact same thing. Like the little, you try to get it over the purple. I'm like, yeah. Like they did not try that.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing.
It's a process, bro.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's able to find Diggs. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I wish I had Steph. Man, I make throws with Kyle Lockett.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints' 36-yard line.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
At the 11.
You're going to blitz. Likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
That is a perk
Won't
though.
be a
Have some like
sack, but
Cordero
it's a
that
no
can just go
gain,
after
and it brings up
receivers.
second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
This will be caught at about the 6.
I can get this
And the
line
stop will
there.
come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Why would he trade him to you? Just asking. Oh, okay. Well, I doubt he will, but hey, kudos to you.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I don't think you got it, son. Mike, 55.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside
you played it.
give. And he
Yeah,
takes
I know
this
how you
one
played it,
in
bro.
for a Bears touchdown. Cordero Patterson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead.
You lies.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now here's Johnson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own
I don't know what
27-yard
Brady's trying
line.
to say there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. That's taken in by Duvernay.
I've
And
used
he
this
goes
stone
out of
so far.
bounds just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this?
Yeah,
Just
I've
go
used
ahead and run
Stoner.
out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Oh, wow.
He's
What?
taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside
Get
the
that.
pocket, and it results in a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To try again after the sack. Murray eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take it
Calvin
across
got hurt.
midfield before going out of
Nah.
bounds. And give him 10
got
that
hit.
time as he was able to
I
get
thought
away
he got
from the
hit.
pressure and get a nice gain. I thought they
Nah,
were
I
going
got
to sack
Joshua
him there
Dobbs. I'd
like
be
they did
fine.
on 1st down. Great coverage.
I ain't gonna
but he
win.
found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his
I want
ability
those
to
there.
take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down.
Judge
Makes
can
it
attest to
manageable
that.
now.
Oh, look at that throw, Colin.
And he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Bruh, like, is this cover for? Let's see. Yep.
Just me and you. It's just me and you.
Nah, that's man
Now
now.
on 1st down. Forced out to his left.
Oh my
And a
God,
heavy
Colin, look at this
traffic,
throw.
and it's intercepted.
I think he's
Picked off by
tired.
Micah Hyde. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have
Yeah,
thrown
that's pretty
that ball.
impressive.
But remember,
Replay.
2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First and 10 at the
Try to get there.
line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Smith catches left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive
We get no
yardage.
time to pass rush on
Right,
this
but you
game,
are
bro.
exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. It looks like a jumbo set with
For
3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone.
We get no
Touchdown,
pass rush, bro.
Bears.
Like,
Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point up and through. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send
2-2
this one
pick. My
away.
bad, Tyler.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for
You heard
and
it.
The
taken.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh,
They're
that's
still in
weak.
fantastic shape,
Switch
though, so I
out.
would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen,
You gotta make the tackle.
we're wearing
Switching off.
these color shirts. Throw it to those guys,
I
not
know.
the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out
Jug
there.
make his tackle normal when I look. Jugger just missed.
Now Murray off play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good
And just
shot
deal
as he
with the
tried to
record.
pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Saints on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Down under 2 minutes to
Man,
go
what
in
the-
this football game.
This has been a bad 4-4.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And
Hey,
just a
get there.
single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Bears take over.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Complete to Scotty Miller.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Sheesh.
At the
6 yards was the pickup on the last
What's his name?
completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away and falls down incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Xavier Howard on the coverage.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right.
Oh, wow.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their
What's up?
timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
What map y'all on? Oh, you snapping right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First round?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
He snapped like that.
Herb Smith Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears cut into that lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
We got to score in the 4th quarter.
And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Open man is Duvernay. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Sheesh.
First down, Saints.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Buying time to his left.
62.
And now he's going to use his legs. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout.
And we came close to
3rd
that.
and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Back to you.
Play action. Now it's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field. Covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to
Feel like you're happy he died. He playing Call of Duty.
Murray. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this.
He's trying to kill me. What's going on?
But first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Murray's going to look to throw this thing.
Get in there, Slate.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
I was trying to get back on offense.
Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Don't start him after I have to get up.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Yeah.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different